A filter input object allows the report user to apply a filter based on data found through input fields on the linked form. To add a filter input object onto a report, simply drag and drop from the toolbox onto the drawing canvas. In the Settings and Type sections, select the type of data the filter will be working with. There are several options, but for this example we will stick with the default of text. Underneath the data type, we can select the operator. The default selection of equal will be OK in many cases, but in this example we will use the wildcard option, as that can be a little more user-friendly for the report user. The data source is automatically selected because it's the only one available in this report, but underneath that we can select the field on the form that we want to use as the filter. In this example, we will use the supplier name. With that done, we can now preview the report to see how the filter works. As we have used the wildcard option, we can just type in a partial name to use as a filter, and then click the lookup icon to trigger the filter. As you can see, the filter has found all instances where the name includes the letters LEK. Let's now look at an alternative example. This time we want to be able to filter by a date range, something which can also be achieved using the filter input object. Let's drag on a new filter input object, and this time we will use the day type and the range operator. The field to filter on will have to be a date field, and there just happens to be one in this data source. It's the request date that we will use. Once again, we can preview the report to see how this type of date range filter works. There's a couple of common examples of how the filter input object can be used, but there are others that you can try out too. That concludes the tutorial on the filter input object.